Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us for today. My name is Rajul Paulantis, and is speaker is Putra Daditya. Are the leading prophet of this webinar. Today we present Wireless by Putra Daditya. Now, without further ado, we will leave some time to uh, Putra Raditya with wireless material.
Thank you, Ajis. And so let's start our webinar for today. So the material that I'm going to give is wireless and bridging. There's a couple agenda that I have in here. There is first wireless, or well, just a couple like knowing its type and maybe the concept of wireless, and the second is bridging like that. Okay, first agenda is wireless. So, what is wireless? For a simple explanation about wireless is something that can connect without having a cable like this. It's just just connect to your like Wi-Fi like that. Just it's wireless. It doesn't use any cable like that. So wireless has a couple different standards. Like you can see here, there's 802.11a, B, G, and AC. And there's a couple of frequency as well. There is 5 and 2.4. There's also 3, 3 GAZ, but it's rarely used in Indonesia. It's only in America, I guess. So, what's the different about the frequency? I will well tell that later. And so you can see here there is the A standard 5 GHz frequency with the speed of 54 like that. So next is band. So band is like a what is it called? A type selector. So you can use the B, G, and the N one. In you can set this in what is it called, in Winbox like that. If you can, so there is a couple, and there's modes like here. So there is a couple modes uh, that this what else have. There is, you can see there is AP and bridge. Bridge in here is different from the bridge that I'm going to explain. So yeah. So the first material is the first type. Yeah, I guess the first type is AP bridge. What is AP bridge? AP bridge is a, well, you can, for uh, for a lot of, you can the AP bridge can uh, give a lot of IPs to, or a lot of internet to a lot of client, but the bridge one, the normal bridge is only for one client like that. Okay, the third station is for a receiver for routing, for routing, yeah. There's station bridge. There is a station bridge is like station, but there is a bridge feature in it. So there is, and there's pseudo bridge is like, it's like a station bridge, but not station bridge is just like a, well, it's just like bridging what to a non-microtic device like that. And there's flow, and pseudo bridge clone is for cloning a MAC address like that. And there's the WDS. WDS is for receiver for IP for an access point. Uh, WDS feature. And there is a couple other mode that just fit in the criteria of the other two. Like one is just for point, and WDS slave is like just for a repeater like that. So uh, if your house the second floor doesn't have the internet, you can use the WDS slave for the repeater like that. The third is dual slave is for a half duplex, like just like that. Yeah. So there's frequency. Frequency is it's been uh, frequency is just like a house, not how much, house, no, uh, how much the frequency the is the internet will go faster, yeah, like that. And so in different country, see like in Indonesia, we only can use from one to for 12 until I think is about 247 until that. So yeah. So this is uh, the 2.4 GHz or gigahertz channels. You can see here. There's the first channel, second channel, third channel, and fourth channel, and so on and so forth. This is the log frequency. So if the frequency gets gets uh, bashed crash into each other, the Wi-Fi can be lag and can be sometimes down like that. So yeah. Okay. Now the 5GHz one. You can see just like the before. The A channel width is 20 mHz. This is the channel width. You can see here station. You can pick the channel width. Regional domain, yeah. Country regional is a regional that the frequency is locked to the country. So just like I said, only Indonesia only can use from 2412 until 2472 like that. Only lock. If you use other than that frequency, it will become a super channel, and yeah, it costs. If you want to use it called the super channel one, you have to pay to the country, yeah. So and the other one is manual TX power is for the default frequency by MikroTik like that. Okay, there is radio name in wireless. Radio name is like an identity that like our username like that. So yeah, it's just a username. So this is the example of the well the radio name. Yeah, this is just the example. Yeah. Okay. This is the concept of the this is the concept of wireless. You can see here there is two building, and this is a concept of, I think it's a dual slave. If yeah, instrument dual slave. Yeah, that's the so this is the concept of it. So you can see there is two pointer up front, up at the top. If one of those pointer uh, just slightly left, go to the left or go to the right like that, Wi-Fi will be disconnected or down for a long time. Next, this is bandwidth test. This is for a well, if you want to test the internet from your company to the other company, like it's just like testing the here. This is for testing the concept of this half duplex wireless. Yeah, this is CCQ or client or CCQ. CCQ is for client connection quality. This is the the signal strength like that. So signal strength and the quality is like maybe the sometimes the Wi-Fi go down like that. Use this for check for checking. So the next material is virtual access point or AP. This is the concept of it. So virtual AP is like is a child of a wireless what is it called, wireless local access area. It's just a Wi-Fi but smaller like that. Okay, well, the feature of this virtual IP is can connect to station or client, can be used as a the server, and can be used as a hotspot server. And uh, virtual IP is well, okay. Next is MAC access list. This is the list that want to be accessed, like our MAC address. MAC address is a unique code that computer every laptop has MAC address. So the signal strength range is the the maximum of the maximum of our internet that can by us by the MAC address that filtered that been filtered. This is the concept of it. So there is one AP right here, and there is a bunch of station or client, you can say. And well, a client trying to connect to the AP, but only a couple client that can, because the AP doesn't recognize the other MAC address like that. Okay. The next is this is the connect list. The connect list is the connect list is for what is is for it's called a, yeah, It's just like the AP, only just like the AP, but it's well, is it called? It's limit, oh yeah, limit the uses of the AP that can connect to the station or cannot be connected to the station like that. So yeah, interface, the MAC address, the connect like that. So yeah, this is the concept of it. So this is there is connect IP connect list. There is two routers that have the same name or the same SSID, you can say, and uh, there is uh, for just example, the station 4 cannot connect to the station 1 or the station 1, the access point 1, because it's been blocked. So the there is two the same router or the same Wi-Fi that has the same name. So the station 4 automatically connect to the station 3 or station or the access point 3 Wi-Fi. Yes. Next is default authentication is for station that only been filtered by MAC filter that can the only. So let me rephrase it. This, if you uncheck it, only the one that been filtered by the MAC filtering can connect to the AP. So it's just like the access list, but uh, more simple like that. Yeah, like that. Next is default forward. If you uncheck this, the station cannot communicate with each other uh, with the client. Yeah. Next is wireless security. So wireless security uh, for securing our Wi-Fi or wireless, we can't just use the MAC filtering because there is still the station WDS and WDS, sorry, the pseudo bridge clone. The pseudo bridge clone is for cloning a MAC address. So it still can connect to the Wi-Fi. So there is a couple uh, type and another type to your wireless is the first is you can make a security profile like that. This is the example. There is a security name and there's the authentication types. The AVP, sorry, the 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 WPA, yeah, the WPA. It is two types. There is non-open wireless. There is three. Non-open wireless. For dynamic, it use WPA, and static use WEP. Like that. And well, WPA is a, you can see on the bottom is a shared key, like the only one that can connect to the Wi-Fi is the one that have the security profile that have the same that have the same password as it. So yeah. The next is VPS accept. VPS is for connecting to the without any code. So it just bypass all of it. Just bypass MAC filtering. Just bypass security profile. Just bypass everything. Default application, default phone, bypass all of it. Use this WPS, and WPS has two. Versus the accept for the access point, and client for the station. And there is two types of it that you can button or press it on a virtual button on your um, code bridge. This is not a long. Okay, so bridging. What is bridging is, well, it's like a you combine the two interface or many interface to one interface. Uh, Bridge work at layer 2 of Aussie layer is like that's the link, I guess. And all of uh, all of the interface of your Wi-Fi can be bridged, like Ethernet, wireless, as and tunnel, like tunnel also can be bridged. Okay. So this is the how you use how to make bridge. There is a tab that can you can set it. That there is a tab, so you can just button here and you select the interface that you want to bridge with the other bridge and give it a name. And not give it a name, the bridge give it a name, and then you select it when what is the bridge. Next is wireless bridge. Wireless bridge is like a it's like bridge. It's like wireless, but it's for bridging. Like if you have two and you combine it into, like you have two ESP and you combine, so it's just same, not just same. Yeah. Okay. Uh, but that's all for the material that I can give for you. Hope it's have benefit for you all, and yeah, thank you for listening to my material today.
Okay, thank you for listening. Uh, uh, okay, thank you for uh, watching and listening. That's all from us. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.